The face of the lion represents kingship, royalty, dominion. The Bible says we are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a peculiar people. That means when you come into Christ, the first mindset you must sustain is the mindset of dominion, that you are a king. Are we together now? The mindset of royalty. That means you learn how to speak like Jesus, because the Bible says where the word of a king is, there is power. If you do not sustain the mindset of dominion as revealed in the face of a lion, you cannot be a reflection of the Christ to your world. Are we together now? The face of a lion represents dominion. There's no fear. You are indomitable. The Bible says we've been made unto our God kings and priests, and that we reign upon the earth. Show me a man who has encountered that mindset represented by the face of a lion. I show you a man who is fearless. I show you a confident person. It is an antidote to low self-esteem. That it doesn't matter my background. Now I realize that I'm a king. I am royalty. I am royalty. I am royalty. You must burn it in your heart. I am royalty. You stand tall. You walk tall. Are we together? The face of the lion. It's not an object. It's not an animal. It's a mindset. Listen carefully. The face of a lion is a mindset. It's an orientation. That's why we started by talking about the mind of Christ. But I have something to tell you. There is a side effect to pursuing only that mindset. If you pursue only the mindset of dominion and royalty and power, confidence will soon become overconfidence. The side effect of having that mindset alone is pride. You call a collection of lions together a pride of lions. Listen carefully. Are we together now? There are believers who have seen this dimension of God, royalty, power. You hear them talk so confident. They did not know when they delved into pride and overconfidence. The balance to that mindset is the face of the next creature, the calf. The face of the calf shows you that in addition to royalty, the purpose of dominion is servanthood. Are we together now? So the next mindset you must have if you want to represent the purposes of Christ is that you realize that no matter how high God lifts me, giving me power, dominion, the consciousness of royalty is tamed by the consciousness of service. You are a calf. Jesus came among us and he said he came to serve. He did not hide the fact that he was a servant. Are we together now? Yes. So in addition to having the mindset of royalty, I cannot beg, you are right. But you must be careful. If that is the only mindset of Christ you have, you will misrepresent the image of the invisible God. You also need to learn the heart of a calf. You learn their humility. A calf allows itself, no matter how big it is, it allows itself to be constrained so that it will plow the land. It says by the strength of an ox is much increase. You want to bring increase to the kingdom, it will take more than dominion consciousness. You need the consciousness of service. Who is learning? Now, but that mindset of a calf also has a side effect, because men will take advantage of your humility. They will take advantage of your humility until they wound you 1,000 times. The balance to that mindset is the next face, the face of a man. It reminds you that even though you are royalty, even though you serve, you are a man. It reminds you of your humanity. Are we together? The Bible tells us the word became flesh and dwelt among us. We beheld his glory, even the glory as of the begotten. The Bible said in John 11:35, Jesus wept. Your Jesus. The Bible tells us Jesus was hungry. He didn't hide it. The Bible tells us Jesus slept on his way to a crusade ground. He was tired, he slept. One day he was hungry, he came to a fig tree. The fig tree deceived him. Transformation without empowerment. When he arrived there, he saw that the tree did not have result, even though it had green leaves. He cursed it in anger. Jesus was angry. He went into the temple one day and he saw people exchanging, doing a lot of things. He took a whip and whipped all of them and said, it is written that my Father's house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations, but you have turned it into a den of robbers. Let's follow the progression. So you are royalty, a king, mighty, great. It's an orientation that comes from looking unto Jesus. But lest you be overtaken by pride and overconfidence and to look down on others to your perdition, he reminds you that for everyone who is honored by God, the purpose is service.